I wake up in a box of invisible lines. Each side looms, shuddering like a wave on pause waiting to crush me. From the left, voices emanate, encouraging me to free myself, with their help, of course. As they nod, their pink crochet hats bob, and blank smiles deflect my tales of impact and intersectionalism like the indestructible bracelets worn by an Israeli Wonder Woman. Nice to meet you, they repeat, using Google Translate, and suggest I dilute my difference and cut out the beauty from my name so their tongues might colonize the sound. But to me, that's like expecting Keiko to be satisfied with SeaWorld, so I refuse. The cluck of their tongues and doors closing sounds like a resounding, I told you so. I step back to the center, only to face bared, gnashing teeth from the right wall. They scream, hands off, like spoiled children in a nursery that don't ask which toy I came with, spewing half-baked delusions about immigration terrorists stealing their jobs, the residual taint of empire echoes in votes to leave. Firing missiles of blame, they accept hate without question, but refuse difference without questioning, and prefer blackface over a black face. They consume ugly views and, like a bloated Dorian Gray portrait, contaminate the world. I cover my ears and move back to the middle, but the wall behind clamps onto my ankles, a weight as dead and dangerous as a toxic friend. It croons seductively of failure, of defeat, and hints that I should ease backwards into self-loathing. I try to be mindful, to breathe, but a mirror appears and I am repulsed by the sound of a million eyes rejecting their own reflections, frantically interring their self in selfies beneath filters that offer a menu of masks covering up the bruises of experience. The wall barks thoughts that burrow and scuttle into corners of my mind to lay their spawn. I catch myself sinking into the wall and stumble forwards, gasping for anything that speaks of light. A gentle breeze beckons, softly pulling me towards the wall in front. It glistens deceptively like a mirage in a wasteland of barren beliefs. The emerging voices sound like strangers, but they say salam in awkward tones, and I can tell this is not their language. The wall grabs my hijab, wrapping tightly around my neck, a serpent sewn together from lies overwritten enough times to resemble a relic. I'm hit by the cries of forgotten women buried in trenches underneath a heavy hierarchy that was never meant to be. I can still hear their muffled whispers offering comfort and wisdom. Aware of my betrayal, the wall grows bitter, rumbling a murmuration of judgment that jumps from accusation to aggressive catcalls. The imposters hold up a book. Its face begs me to ignore this flawed usage, but I can't hear its pleas over the cacophony of opinion that seeks to engulf me like a blizzard. I notice starlight from above coruscating through the chaos. Misinterpreting the sequence of flashes, I hold up my arms in the gesture of surrender, aiming for transparency, hoping for love. But the four walls rage and conspire to clip my wings. Their screams merge into a collective, desperate voice. And at this moment, I understand that the story of the world written in the stars has patterned itself onto my palms like henna. I raise my hands above my head, above the confines of this box, and wait for you to reach for me from the inside of your own. Thank you.